Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? Today we're going to have fun session because today will be all about asking questions. It is Q&A, and the reason why today is Q&A because I was receiving so many questions recently, and I realized I need a separate session on just Q&A because to go through all of them actually will take me a long while. So this is your chance to ask me any questions. But before that, do let me know where are you based, where are you joining me from, because I would love to see your location. I would love to find out how far did we go today, how global are we today. That will be so much fun, right? So please do let me know where are you joining me from. Do let me know how was your day so far, and also I would like to find out if you have been joining me and these live shows before. If you have seen how many guests usually I'm bringing to the show. We go through really deep conversations, lots of motivation, lots of inspiration. But as I said, there were so many questions flooding to my mailbox that I realized I need to come live to answer your questions. So today is your chance to get the questions being answered. I can see some people joining me on LinkedIn. I can see also Howard joining me on Facebook. How exciting. That's wonderful. Obi is actually on LinkedIn all the way in Coventry. That's amazing. And Panta says, no, not really. I guess you haven't seen my lives. That's fine. You can always join me. There's always opportunity to join. And by the way, those who haven't been to my YouTube channel, there are lots of videos which you can learn from, get inspired and motivated. Today is not about the YouTube channel. Today is about helping you. So I will start with answering questions which I have written down here. So actually I can help you with those answers. And if you have any of your questions, you can also ask me as I will go by, but I'm sure probably some of them will be already covered by other people asking them. However, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. All right. So first question, and this was the most common question. People asked me, Olga, have you been born in the UK? I don't know why actually you want to know this. Maybe because of my accent. Yes, I have not been born in the UK. My accent actually is a mixture. It's a mixture of Russian, which is my native language, and also English. I spent in the UK 11 years. And when I came to the UK, I did not speak any English. I mean, I could say, hi, my name is Olga, and so on, but it wasn't much as you can imagine, right? So it took me some time, as you can tell, right, to learn how to speak English, how to communicate, how to pronounce, and I must say, I did invest a lot in myself. I had a voice coach, and she was working with me on my pronunciation. However, my goal was never to get rid of my accent. So that's why you still have it, because that's my unique thing. I'm not shy about this. I think it's something what makes me, right? And this is the way how you can tell this is me talking, because I do have a specific accent. So I must say, people say it's cute. I must say people enjoy hearing that. So that's all what matters, I think, right? So yes, no, I wasn't born in the UK, but I love this country. It was my dream place to be at when I came here. It was the place to be. Right. So that's the first question. I hope that satisfies those who were wondering about that. Don't know why you wanted to know that, but here you are. Okay, now you have it. Okay, so next question I have here, which is the second most common question, is, have you always been so confident and positive? I mean, are you kidding me? Of course not, right? I know that possibly it looks like I always have been that positive. Maybe it seems like I always have been so upbeat and confident and the way I am. But the answer is no, I wasn't. I actually was very shy when I was at school. I was bullied a lot, massively, to the extent of me even wanting to commit a suicide, because I didn't understand why my classmates hated me that much, okay? And there were many reasons why I was bullied. I was the tallest. I'm 5'11" or 180 centimeters, which is not that short, okay? And also, it was the fact that I was very skinny. I'm still not fat, Okay, I'm still not chubby. I know some people said to me when they met in real life that, Olga, you look a lot skinnier than on camera. I hope so, because I'm not chubby, okay? But I was very, very skinny when I was at school. I wouldn't say anorexic, but very, very skinny. Being tall, being skinny, I had also speech problem. I was talking way too fast. Okay, hands up. I still talk too fast. Okay, I know that. But if you think this is too fast, you should have heard me before. Okay, I was going like a train, like miles an hour. Okay, so, and also because I came from a family, we didn't have money. Okay, so I was wearing whatever I was wearing. And as you know, children can be very brutal, okay, like really brutal, and they were. So they had many reasons why to bully me. I'm not saying these are reasons why you should bully, but when you're a child, I guess you think these are the reasons. So I was very shy. I was bullied a lot. I can see lots of questions coming. That's great. Okay, I'll cover all of them. And all of that made me not wanting to be amongst people. And probably many of you right now wondering what you know amongst people. We know you as being people person. Yes, I am. But I had to do a lot of my own self healing. I had to work with a lot of coaches. I had to go through loads of seminars, loads of workshops, loads of learnings to become the person I am now. So the person you see now, the confident person, the outspoken person, the person who is not shy of the camera, speaking on the stage, traveling on my own, do things. It's not the person who was always there. That's the person I became, right? And everybody has that chance. Everybody has that opportunity to make themselves, to mold themselves into anything they want to be. Okay. And like today, it's your opportunity to learn from me, from my journey, because I'm openly asking the questions which you're asking me, right? And again, feel free to ask me any questions. So, answering your questions, no, I wasn't always positive, and no, I wasn't always confident. That's something what I trained within myself, and I learned how to be that way. So I hope that answers your questions. Okay, let me address questions which I have here, and then we'll go back to prepared questions. Obi says, yes, from Coventry, I have been following most mornings. Oh, thank you. That, it really makes me feel good knowing it really serves purpose and people are joining me in the mornings. Thank you. My question is, when you keep a positive mindset and you still face obstacles during the day, great question. Any tips on how to refocus and keep a positive mindset and trust everything will work out? I love you for this question. Thank you. Love, 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 love. So many people actually, I didn't put it here, but it was something like a combination of questions, which is in your question. So I will skip those which are prepared and I'll answer your question because it's going to answer the ones which are prepared. I must say, I'm a human being, and very often people ask me, Olga, are you always like that? Do you ever face troubles? What do you do when you face troubles? So my strategy or my answer on that is, when I face a situation, I know that it's only temporary situation, okay? I remember always, always and always, and I would like you to remember this thing as well. There's only one thing which is permanent. It is death. Okay, once you're dead, there's no comeback. Sorry. Okay, so that means it is temporary. So whatever challenge I ever face, I always tell myself this is temporary. Okay, this is only for now. And my second thing, so first thing is this is temporary. Okay, I tell myself, don't worry, this is temporary. It's not forever. You just deal with that. Okay. And my second thing or thinking or thought is, what can I do now? Okay. I must say it takes a bit of time to train yourself to detach yourself from emotions, right? But that's exactly what I do. I look at the situation which is emotionless. Okay. I don't allow myself to be too much with my emotions in this situation, because when you are, unfortunately, you don't act straight. And this is something with actually many military people are going through is a training, right? How to detach emotions and to be really strong-minded, to be really calm, and to be really apprehensive about, okay, what shall I do now? Okay, what are my next steps? And obviously I didn't go through military training, okay, but that's something what I learned through lots of other workshops. And one of the phrases which I remember that was coming from a book, Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara. It was my favorite book, by the way. Real advise you to read that or watch a movie. It's a really, really old movie, but I love that. She used to say this phrase, I will think about it later. And I thought, wow. So that was something what I fall in love with. And that's exactly what helps me to face any challenges I have. And I mean, when I have challenges, do you think I never have challenges? Of course I do. Do you think I never have parking fines? Do you think I never have some deadlines? Do you think I never have some nasty people reaching out to me? Do you think I never have some nonsense being posted on my social media? Do you think I never have people who hate me? Of course I do. In fact, the more popular you become, the more hate you're facing, because people become jealous and people start thinking, oh, she's doing so great and she's lucky. Yeah, lucky, like about 23 years work on myself. I call it luck, yes, you're right. So, of course, I do face my own challenges, but when I remind myself, this is temporary, and I will feel about it later, and I will think about it later, but I will act now. That makes me emotionless. And I just go into this to-do mode. To-do mode when I got to do what I got to do. Okay? So that's exactly how I keep my mindset straight on the point what I have to do. But in terms of how to keep it positive, right? It's all about finding a funny side, right? I love finding some funny sides in literally everything. Because think about it, Obi, and I'm sure many of you other people as well. You will find out that sometimes you look back at the life situation and you laugh about this and you tell about this like jokingly and you come up with some fun stories, some fun phrase. So that's what I do with my situations. Okay, I don't wait for 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line. I just find something funny right now, right? And let's say even if you walk on the street, right, and now you just nearly fall down, rather than standing up and thinking, oh, I hope nobody's seen, I'd rather just laugh, like, oh my God, clumsy me. And I will just burst out laughing. What people will do, they will join me laughing. Okay. So I just learned how to put a little bit of laughter and fun into any situation. But once more, Obi, just to remind you, first thing first, it is temporary. Nothing is permanent. Only once you're dead, you cannot come back. That's pretty much permanent, okay? Well, this I think so, right? I've never been done yet. Touch wood, okay? Second thing, it's about emotionless, okay? Switch off the emotions, do what you got to do, okay? Think about it later, feel sorry for yourself later, self-pity for yourself later. Right now, do what you got to do, okay? And the third thing, it's about finding some funny side in that situation, okay? So I hope that actually will help you. When it comes about trust, everything will work out. Let me ask you a question. And everybody else also imagine this, okay? So right now, close your eyes and imagine you're driving the car in the darkness, okay? You're driving the car in the darkness. There's no lamp posts. There's no light. Only your lights are on, right? And you cannot see far anyways. Even with long lights, you still can't see far because it's pitch dark, like it's pitch dark. And now you go up the hill, right? And you cannot see the road after the hill. What do? You carry on driving. You might slow down, but you have faith that the road is still there, right? And that's exactly what I do, okay? I might slow down, but I have faith that everything will work out, because what you believe, you're gonna have. Okay, so next time when you're not sure, just remember, what would you do on a dark road when you approach the hill? You will probably slow down, but you will still keep going. You're not going to stop the car, come out of the car, Walk up the hill, checking, is there any road? Oh yeah, I can see there's a road. Let me carry on driving. Nobody does that, so you wouldn't do it either, right? So here it's about having faith that there is a path, there is a way, there is a road behind the hill. The same here. This is a hill. This is a little situation. Little hill. Let's call it a hill. And I have faith. There is a pathway behind the hill. So that's how I keep my trust that everything will work out. I hope that helps. So let me see what else I have here. Martin says, oh, on Facebook. So I have people on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube, and I'll go through all of you, I promise, today. Martin Morrison. Oh, by the way, Martin Morrison is the guy you need to speak to. He's really awesome guy. He's a radio host. He's a speaker. He's a copywriter. And with Martin Morrison, we are co-hosting. Well, I am a techie girl. I know that's like nonsense, right? Martin, he's an organizer, and also he's performing at the event, which is going to be hosted by John Hatauka. It's going to be comedy show on Wednesday. This Wednesday. I'm going to share details later. But here's the comment actually from Martin. I came to the UK in 1970 and I still can't speak English. Oh, come on. Didn't know about your 40K debt, but I know the feeling. Yeah. What a turnaround, Olga Geidane. You are a powerhouse of energy, enthusiasm, and positive thinking. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's so, so nice of you. Very special of you to actually say these words. Really appreciate that. Yes, I did put my bio into the description because not many people know. I mean, it's not even full bio. It's just my speaker's bio, right? But many people don't know many details about me. That's why I put it in the description. And this is where you read about 40K debt. Yeah, that was a hefty one. Lesson learned. Who didn't, right? But thank you so much, Martin. And yes, I will share details very, very shortly. Mohammed on LinkedIn has another question, which is actually, yes, I had questioned this here as well prepared. Why are you wearing only red color? I mean, seriously, can't you tell it suits me? Like, should I smile more? Should I turn around more? It suits me. The truth is, it's also my branding color. The reason why it's also my branding color, because red is the color of action, okay? It's a power, it's action, it's attention. It's something what makes you move, makes you make a decision, right? So red suits me, but also it's my branding color, right? And many people actually associate me with only with red, okay? So I remember once Linda show, she was doing her own live, and she saw somebody popping out that was me saying, hi, Linda. She was like, oh, I can't see who is that, because she wasn't wearing glasses at that moment. And not everybody's vision is that perfect, and I appreciate Linda is amazing, amazing woman, but probably usually she's having her glasses when she reads. So she couldn't read my name, but she could see my red jacket. She was like, oh, most likely it's Olga, right? So once I realized that people now recognize me when I wear red, I'm like, that's easy then. I love red. It's my favorite color. My wardrobe is full of red. Why not? So yeah, you just killed another question which I prepared here. Thank you. That's wonderful. So another question here is on YouTube from Vinit and Pat. Hi, Olga. You speak very well, not too fast. Thank you. I mean, thank you. Because, so many times I was told, could you please speak slower? And when I do, I just don't feel myself. I just lose that spark and I lose that passion. I mean, when I speak from stage or when I do a workshop, it's slightly different, okay? When I tell a story, that will be also slightly different. Right now, this is not scripted. Right now, it's live. Right now, it's answering your questions, whichever are coming. So, of course, I'm not right now performing. I'm just delivering, okay? So, it's slightly different. I also have Maria on YouTube. Hi, Olga. Good vibes. You said something important. Your accent is unique to you. Oh, thank you. So many times we forget that we all are and have unique. Exactly. We need to remember that your voice, the way you look, your skin, your fingerprints, your eye color, your smile. I mean, your teeth, everything is so unique. And when you try to perfect yourself, when I see these poor girls doing all sorts of things to themselves to look perfect. I'm thinking, come on, love yourself the way you are. And I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't be having this mindset. And I came far from self-hate, disliking myself, not appreciating myself, not accepting myself, to accepting myself for who I am, right? And I'm happy with who I am. I have nothing fake, okay? And I love that fact about myself, right? So let's stop perfecting ourselves. We already are perfect, okay? You were born perfect. You are unique. This is so, so important to remember. And whatever imperfection you have, that's your uniqueness. This is how people know you, right? How many famous people you know? If you don't know, go on Google and type famous people with bodily imperfections, and you will see how many of them actually embraced them not being perfect. So thank you, Maria. I really appreciate you hearing that particular phrase. That's very, very special. When it says, today I don't have questions, but would like to appreciate your hard work and help for others with these videos. Oh, sending you the love heart. This is so special. Thank you. I really appreciate, because doing the work we do, myself and many other speakers and coaches, it really matters to know for us whether it is valuable or not. And I mean, I receive so many messages, right? And so many private messages, so many comments as well. But still, there's never too many. There's never too much, right? So to hear right now that you appreciate it really means a lot. So thank you so much. Here's a question from Howard on YouTube, on Facebook. If you wrote a book about your life, what would it be called? And who would you like to read the audiobook version if it was not you? Okay, so my plan is to write my autobiography. It will be written one day, but probably at the age of 35, maybe it's a bit too early, okay? So I'll give it probably another 10, maybe 15 years. Maybe on my 50th, I need to publish my autobiography. Maybe then. Right now, I think it's too early. I mean, what it will be called? Well, definitely an adventure. Like, definitely an adventure. And probably an adventure of rebirth, because I had so many rebirths in my life, through so many events, through so many circumstances, and I honestly feel like I was reborn many, many times. But considering I was not even supposed to be born, because when my dad died 2 weeks after the wedding, everybody was against me being born. Only my mom actually wanted to keep me, because she remembered that my dad always wanted a baby girl. So when my mom kept me, and once I found out that everyone around her was against me being born, it feels like during my life I keep giving this birth to myself again, right? Going through challenges and circumstances and closed doors, and yeah, I think I would call the adventure of rebirth. Okay, because it was a roller coaster. It definitely was. I'm not sure if that name would speak. I'm not sure. I haven't thought about this, I'll be honest, Howard. But yeah, definitely an adventure and rebirth. That's probably two things, two words, how I associate my life. But of course, I'll think about something more exciting, more spicy, So it's like it speaks. So it speaks to people, and they want to learn and like embrace the journey which I had, and to get inspired by that. So yeah, I got to think about better name, and I think that's why probably I still don't have an autobiography, because you see, I don't even have a name for the book. So it will come. And who you would like to read the audiobook version? Only me. I would not want anybody to read my autobiography, because that would be my unique voice. And I believe so that it has to be read by me. When I had this limiting belief about I have an accent, people will not accept me, I'm a foreigner and stuff like that, I must say back then I would definitely say, no, I'll let somebody else read it, not myself. But right now I believe that will add an extra spark, an extra uniqueness to that book, considering how many authors they actually hire somebody to read their books. But what I would do, I would take extra classes for a better pronunciation. Okay, so people don't second guess. This is what I would do. So I would probably go for another course with my voice coach, and I would do another portion myself. So I read the book really, really clear so people can understand it and rather second guess, okay? But I'd like that to be a very, very unique to my voice too. So I hope people wouldn't mind that, but I think when I don't judge them, okay? Let's put this way. I don't judge them, this is their choice. But I do believe when you create something, your own masterpiece, your book, your article, your something else, it has to be yours, okay? That's why I'm not a big fan of ghostwriting. I was contacted so many times about, oh, I can write articles for you. I can do social media for you. I can do this for you. And I feel that this is not me. And I must say, I used to use social media team and they used to write for me, not articles, but the social media posts. And I realized that wasn't me. And I had to stop that because I want to be authentic and I want to walk my talk. And people know I'm not British. People know I'm not English native speaker, right? And if I do mistakes, people will know I do it because that's not my first language. It's my fourth language, okay? So once people speak four languages, then probably they can come to me and say, hey, you made a mistake, okay? But when you speak only one language, I mean, can you really be nasty to others, right? So I'm for understanding, I'm for authenticity, I'm for being original, I'm for accepting who you are. So I'd rather read myself because that will be unique to my voice. What else I have here? So, somebody from Philippines. Jesus, Erwin, actually joining from Philippines. That's amazing. Obi says, brilliant. Thank you so much. You're so very welcome. Mehmet says, you are not playing, you are living what you say. I can feel the confidence. Oh, thank you, Mehmet. That's exactly who I am. You see, partially, I'll tell you why. Partially, I want to stick to the truth because I know how many lies out there. And I know how much fakeness is out there on social media. I know personally some people who are showing off who they are, but when you read what they post, when you read their comments, and when you meet them face to face, they're not who they were on the screen. On my journey, I met few people. Obviously, I will never mention names, and again, that's their choice. I'm not here to judge, right? But I'm telling you why I prefer to stick to my truth and to who I am and to be authentic. But I personally witnessed few situations with few people. We didn't know each other at the time, who we both were. But hearing how they were treating other people and hearing how they were speaking and how they were behaving, and then seeing that aura of positivity on the screen taught me a massive lesson. You either are who you are or you're not, okay? If you're not, then don't pretend, okay? If you're not high energy, then just don't be high energy. You don't have to be high energy if you're not high energy. Be yourself, okay? But when you're so positive and you put these big words in your bio and you put like these super motivational, inspirational words in your description on Instagram or Facebook, somewhere else, and you share with people what you're going to do for them, but in your own life, in your own personal life, you're far off from that. I don't think it's authentic, right? Again, not saying any names. It's what I have seen. It's what I have witnessed. That's why for many, many years, I was not stepping up and I was not leveling my game because I didn't feel I reached my level to talk about few things yet, because I didn't feel I made it yet, okay? That's why those who follow me already for a while, you, for example, if you'll go to my YouTube channel and you'll go to the very first of my videos, You will see even the progress of my English language, right? Some people reached out to me. That was one of the questions here actually, asking why you still keep your old videos where clearly your English is not as good as it is now. And I say, because that was my journey. Other question which I had here prepared was also why there are still some pictures of your modeling and some information about your acting from your past, because that's my past. Okay, I'm not here to hide my past. I'm here to inspire you with my journey, and I'm here to share my journey with you so you can get motivated by that, right? Because again, if I am authentic, then you learn better. But if I'm faking something, then what can you learn? You learn fake stuff, how they can serve you. It cannot serve you, right? So that's why I prefer to be me. And if somebody doesn't like me, oh well, I'm not here to be likable by everybody. Simple as that. I mean, I love people, but I'm not aiming to be liked by everyone, right? So that's why I prefer to be me. Like it or don't, that's your choice. Simple as that. And whoever doesn't like me, I always say, unfollow me. You don't have to follow me. There's so many other people. Whatever, right? So thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate that. You're not playing, you're living what you say. I can feel the confidence. Thank you, because that's my path, that's my mission, that's how I see myself. And I constantly remind myself, be humble, be you, be authentic, whatever it is, be you, be yourself, right? Because I do want to walk my talk. Obi says, I have another question. So I will take a few more questions and I'll be finishing off because I don't want to keep it too long so you're not getting bored. And then I'll keep the rest of the questions for the next time. Why I do feel so lonely when I'm trying to better myself? Fabulous question, Obi. Because you are going from almost like, if you look at this, one dimension to another, right? And it feels like when you are on this journey from one dimension to another, that you're by yourself, right? But you have to be by yourself, right? So imagine if you're not by yourself. Imagine if you are surrounded by a group of people. You'll be so distracted by the noise. Okay. So the feeling of loneliness, this is your choice how you verbalize that. Okay. If you choose to call it lonely, that's fine. But I prefer to choose it alone. Okay. So if we go back to Bible, I'm not a really, big fan of promoting any religion. I'm Christian, but I'm not now promoting any religion or whatever. But you know that even in the Bible, they say that apostles that were going on the top of the mountain, Jesus was going away by himself alone, right? They were going away by themselves because they had to be by themselves in silence to channel and to get the direction, to get the guidance. Okay, so exactly the same here with you. When you better yourself, this is your journey. Okay, and that's why you got to be by yourself. That's why you have to be by yourself. Somebody else will distract you. Whether you choose to stay by yourself and feel lonely, that's a different story. You'll be surprised how many amazing people are at every level of your life. Okay, the higher you go in your personal development, the more amazing people you meet. But of course, now you have to go to places where you can find them. Let's say if I would be drug addict, would I really go to places where I would never meet drug addict people? No. I would go to a place where I would meet drug addict people. So if now I'm personal development addict person, okay, that's another addiction, I would go to personal development seminars and events and workshops where I can meet like-minded people and be accountable to each other and stretch each other and help each other, okay? So yes, it feels lonely, or you can swap the word to alone. That's my choice, okay? I also feel that way, right? Every time when I feel, ooh, there's something for me to work on, I have a talk with my coach. I also have a coach, by the way, right? That was another question actually here. Do I have a coach? Yes, I do. And then I have my own time when I process stuff and this is my me time, okay? And I go for a walk and talk with me in the journal, and I'll be asking myself questions, and I'll sit and meditate, and I'll ask myself why, then another why, then another why, because I want to get to the nitty-gritty, okay? So yes, it feels lonely because the entire universe wants you to focus on you. So it takes you away from people, right? You feel like nobody else is on your journey because they're not supposed to be. This is your journey. But my dear, you can always change the language from lonely to I'm alone on this journey until I meet somebody and we're going to walk the path together. Okay? So I hope that answers the question. So we have people from Dubai as well. I love Dubai actually. And Limassol, hello. So Abraham is asking a question on LinkedIn. This will be the last question and I will finish off. I am from Egypt. We hope to see or invite Olga to come and visit Egypt. Oh, thank you. I would love to come back. Could you mind to come Egypt? I will do one day. To see you look fantastic places in Egypt, foreign villages, huge temples, excited places in Aswan, Luxor. I mean, beautiful nature of people and good weather for relaxing moments. Well, my answer will be very short. Yes, absolutely, totally. I mean, right now I'm doing speaking engagements around the world thanks to the technology, which is amazing. I mean, I travel around the globe with this right now, right? But once I'm out, I mean, not just me, but the world is out of this cage of the COVID-19, I'm definitely coming around the world and I'm definitely coming to Egypt. So if you know an organization who would benefit from me working with the high level of management, coaching them, inspiring them, motivating the team, training them, I would love to come and do several trainings across the Egypt. I would love that, as well as everywhere else, okay? Because I do love make changes. I do love making transformations. I do love training people, and I do love passing on my knowledge on resilience, on how to be strong, on how to be a chameleon in every situation, how to adapt really quick, and how to make changes, and how to be strong in your mind, and how to do so many other things. Okay, but that's enough. The answer is yes, I will come one day. Reach out to me if you know somebody whom I can help in Egypt. Definitely would love to do that. But for now, thank you so very much for joining me today. I absolutely loved having you. Absolutely loved answering your direct questions coming straight away through LinkedIn and YouTube and Facebook. And also the rest of the questions which I've prepared based on those which were sent to me before, I will answer next time. And by the way, I'm thinking now to do it maybe on a regular basis, probably something like once a month, because as I said, there's no way I can cover so many questions if I do one question per session. I probably will have to do lives every day for the rest of my life, okay? So I will do another Q&A next month in December. So any questions, please send them to me, or also watch out for these Q&A sessions where I can answer your questions live. Until then, remember, your life depends on your choices, okay? So whatever choices you will make today after watching your video is your choice, okay? You can either choose something what you got inspired today and you can actually make changes about this, or you can actually make a choice not to do anything about that. And you know what? Nothing wrong with that either, because this is your choice, okay? But I did promise to post something, and that was about fun part. What is the fun part? The fun part is the comedy night this Wednesday, which will be having 7 comedians hosted by great magician man, and I will be the techie girl. Just imagine what could go wrong, right? Many things, okay? So I'll share details right now, just copying them. I'll share details right now in the chat, so please go check it out. Join us at the comedy night because you will enjoy that, okay? And by the way, all proceedings will go to 2 charities, okay? Let's support other people, let's support charities, let's make sure that actually we not only laugh, but through our laughter, we actually also support others. So thank you so much, everybody who joined me today. It was a pleasure, great pleasure to have you today. Really enjoyed having fun with you. So make sure you tune in with me next month for another Q&A session. Until then, please feel free to send me your questions before you forget, right? Because I know what we are like, we all forget. And I'll cover them next time because I'll be preparing them or writing them down for you so I can cover them. So have fun, take care after yourself, look after your family, make sure whatever you do it with passion. As my favorite Tony Robbins, my favorite guru says, live your life with passion. You have only one life, and right now actually is the best time when you can do something for yourself. So once more, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your thank yous. It's great to have them. I really appreciate you guys. Whatever you do, as I said, have fun. Take care. I'll see you in December. But also, don't forget to join us this Wednesday. You will absolutely have so much fun. Whatever you do, take care. Mwah.